The Popocatépetl UFOs. For millennia, the power and unpredictability of volcanoes have fascinated humanity. Yet, Mexico's Popocatépetl volcano intrigues for another reason: UFOs. This active volcano has become a hotspot for unusual sightings, sparking questions about extraterrestrial visitors. Many UFO activities near Popocatépetl coincide with eruptions. On January 8, 2023, the volcano erupted, hurling rocks and lava skyward. Lou Guerra, a local photographer, captured this dramatic event. But what really caught his eye was a massive disk floating amid the smoke, seemingly unaffected by the chaos. Initially dismissing it as a trick of the light, Guerra realized the disk remained stationary, possibly using the smoke as cover. Guerra's sighting is just one of many unexplained phenomena at Popocatépetl. In February 2015, strange lights appeared in the smoke during an eruption, emerging from nowhere despite the volcanic activity. In September 2023, several orbs flew out of the volcano's mouth, baffling onlookers who speculated that UFOs might use the volcano as a base. However, this sighting had a plausible explanation: Elon Musk's Starlink satellites, which often lead to mistaken UFO reports. Popocatépetl isn't the only volcano linked to UFO sightings. In 2018, footage by UFO enthusiast Scott Waring allegedly showed an object flying out of Italy's Stromboli volcano during an eruption. Waring argued the object was too large and distant to be a bird and that no aircraft would risk flying so close to an active eruption. He suggested that Stromboli's constant activity made it an ideal UFO base. So, are volcanoes hotbeds of UFO activity? The mystery remains. Despite numerous sightings and compelling footage, definitive answers are elusive. As these fiery giants continue to erupt, they keep their secrets close, leaving us to wonder who or what might be visiting these volatile peaks. A well-dressed body. Mount Etna, rising majestically over Sicily, Italy, is famous for its imposing slopes and smoldering summit, but it also hides an intricate labyrinth of caves. In a surprising twist, the Guardia di Finanza, Sicily's local customs police unit, discovered a mummified body in one of these caves. In 2021, during a joint training exercise by Sicilian and German Alpine rescue units, a local shepherd guiding the operation emerged in panic, claiming he had found a dead body. Expecting to see a recently deceased person, the officers were astonished to find a mummified corpse preserved for decades. The mummy wore a striped shirt, tie, hiking boots, feathered cap, and raincoat, and appeared to be around 50 years old at the time of death. He was clutching old lira coins and a newspaper dated 1978. The lack of additional clues left investigators puzzled. How did this man die in the cave over 40 years ago? Mount Etna's treacherous terrain has a history of disappearances, and it's possible he got lost during a hike. Yet, the absence of injuries and severe facial deformities raise questions. Did the thin mountain air contribute to his death, or did he choose this isolated spot for a final escape from a harsh world? The mummy remains a haunting mystery, adding to the long list of those who have vanished into the volcano's depths. The final fate of David Johnston. On May 18, 1980, at 8:32 a.m., Mount St. Helens, the crown jewel of the Cascade Range, erupted with explosive force that shook the United States. The blast sent a column of ash 880,000 feet into the sky and destroyed the volcano's northern face. Ash fell over 11 states, and mudslides raced 50 miles to the Columbia River. The lush forests of Washington were obliterated for miles around, and 57 lives were lost, including volcanologist David Johnston, whose final moments remain a mystery. Months before the eruption, Mount St. Helens showed signs of impending danger. On March 20, 1980, a 4.7 magnitude earthquake shook the mountain, convincing Johnston and his U.S. Geological Survey colleagues that an eruption was imminent. Determined to protect others, Johnston chose to monitor the weakening northern face from Coldwater 2, fully aware of the risks. On May 18, a 5.1 magnitude quake triggered the main eruption, sending a massive blast toward Johnston's post. With seconds to react, he sent a desperate radio message: "Vancouver, Vancouver, this is it. Vancouver, is the transmitter on?" His transmission was blocked by the eruption cloud but relayed by Jerry Martin, a volunteer ham radio operator nearby, who broadcast Johnston's final moments: "The camper and the car north of me is covered. It's going to get out of here." Johnston's post was destroyed, and Martin was also killed. Johnston's body was never found, though parts of his trailer were discovered 13 years later during road construction for a volcano observatory built in his honor. His bravery remains a powerful story from the Mount St. Helens eruption. Another hero was photographer Robert Landsberg from Portland. He had come to Washington to document the volcano's changes before the eruption. On May 18th, he positioned himself near the Tlee River, just 4 miles from the summit. As the blast approached, Landsberg took extraordinary photos of the eruption and shielded his camera with his body to ensure his final images survived. A Curious Stranger and the Mysteries of Mount Shasta. In the early 1930s, mining engineer Guy Ballard hiked up Mount Shasta in Northern California, unaware this would lead to a transformative encounter. Ballard sought the Great White Brotherhood, revered in theosophical circles. His target was the Brotherhood of Mount Shasta, rumored to dwell on the volcanic slopes. While navigating, Ballard met a stranger named Saint Germain. This encounter sparked a religious movement and solidified Mount Shasta's supernatural reputation. Saint Germain, a Brotherhood member, guided Ballard to their enclave. This became the I Am activity, blending Christian mysticism. Ballard's teachings, claimed as direct Brotherhood transmissions, centered on enlightened masters evading reincarnation, with Jesus Christ foremost. The movement asserted Saint Germain influenced the Declaration of Independence and prophesied U.S. enlightenment via I Am teachings. Despite Ballard's 1939 death, the Saint Germain Foundation led the movement, with a Mount Shasta reading room and annual August gathering. Mount Shasta's allure extends to craft legends of Chief Skell battling Mount Mazamus ruler, Leo. Another legend speaks of Telos, a Lemurian city founded post-Atlantis. The mountain hosts UFO sightings, Bigfoot encounters, and stands geologically unique, solitary from nearby volcanic chains. Through Claff lore or Ballard's followers, Mount Shasta remains mystical and unexplained. Mars volcano holes. While Earth boasts many mysterious volcanoes, it's not the only planet with these geological marvels. Mars, the red planet, is also home to numerous volcanoes, including Olympus Mons, which towers nearly 14 miles above its surface. Recently, scientists have been fascinated not just by the sheer size of these volcanoes but also by the intriguing holes that dot their slopes. On August 15, 2022, NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter captured images revealing small pits on several Martian volcanoes. These pits, some only a few meters wide, are scattered across the slopes of major volcanoes in the Tharsis region, including the extinct Archaea Mons. These formations have caught the attention of scientists for several reasons. One intriguing possibility is that these pits could be entrances to massive underground caverns formed by ancient lava flows. If future rovers or robots were to explore these openings, they might uncover vast subterranean chambers that could serve as safe havens from Mars's harsh conditions, such as extreme temperatures, high radiation, and frequent meteor strikes. For scientists contemplating the establishment of a Martian colony, these underground spaces might present the safest and most viable locations for research or habitation. Beyond their potential for human habitation, these caverns also hold astrobiological significance. Mars has shown evidence of past microbial life, and if life still exists today, these underground environments might offer the best refuge from the planet's hostile surface conditions. The formation of these pits is directly related to Mars's volcanic activity. Lava tubes, created by flowing lava beneath a solidified crust, can leave long hollow tunnels once the lava drains away. When the roofs of these tubes collapse, they form pits like those seen on Archaea Mons. If the collapse happens along the entire length of the tube, it creates a trench called a rill, while partial collapses produce scattered pits. These Martian features are not unique to the red planet. Similar lava tubes and collapse pits can be found on the Moon and Earth, offering valuable comparisons for scientists. The pits on Mars, especially those on its towering volcanoes, provide a unique glimpse into the planet's volcanic history and its potential to support life. As exploration continues, these enigmatic holes may reveal some of Mars's deepest secrets, offering new insights into its geological past and the possibility of life beyond our own planet. I hope you enjoyed our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more educational content like this. Thanks for watching.